Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Haryam Sankirtan ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Mataji, I would need help in sharing the screen, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
60th verse of Brahma Samhita.
Yes, Mataji. 1 second.
And also, I'll share you some. This is your number, Mataji. Your name is Bhuvana Devi, Mataji.
Bhuvana Devi.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. I'll send you few pics, Mataji. After this verse, you can share this one also, Mataji.
That means you're talking about Bhagavatam verses, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Bhagavatam verses only, but yes, Bhagavatam verses. It is difficult to tell, no? I mean, in the middle. So yes. I will send you the numbers, Mataji.
In chat, you'll send, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. In chat and
okay. Okay.
I've sent you, Mataji, few of them, somewhere and somewhere.
Okay, Mataji.
So, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandat Pranam. I welcome you all for the Brahma Samhita session of text 60 today. So, sent, Mataji. All of them I've sent, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Any Matajis want to volunteer reciting the verse 5.60?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranam, may I?
Yes, Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Yasya shreyaskaram nasti vayaya nivritam apnuyat yasadhyati mama eva bhaktim tameva sadhaye. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Any Mataji want to volunteer word-to-word meaning? Much a little up. The screen is little up. Thank you, Mataji. Any Mataji want to do word-to-word meaning? Hare Krishna. Okay, I'll only do. Yes, Yaha, than which, Shreya Karam, superior well-being, Na, not, Asti, there is, Yaya, by which, Nivritim, supreme bliss, Apnuyat, who can attain. Ya, who. Sadhyati, leads. Mam, to me. Eva, certainly. Bhaktim, loving devotion. Tam, tat. Eva, indeed. Sadhyet, one should perform. Translation. Anybody want to read translation?
May I, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Translation by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Translation. These preliminary practices of devotion, sadhana bhakti, are conducive to the realization of loving devotion, than whom there is no superior well-being, who goes hand in hand with the attainment of the exclusive state of supreme bliss, who can lead to myself. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Purport. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Jiva soul has no matter well-being than loving devotion. In this is realized the final beatitude of Jivas. The lotus feet of Krishna are attained only by loving devotion. He who cultivates the preliminary devotional activities, anxiously keeping in view that realized state of devotion, can alone attain to that object of all endeavors. None else can have the same. Majik, can you go back to the translation, Mataji? Thank you, Mataji. So here, the translation explains about the glories of Prema Bhakti. Here, the Lord concludes this full verse is from the Pancha Shloki, which is explained by Mahavishnu to Brahma. So this is the third shloka of which, and here the Lord concludes that glories of Prema Bhakti, that ultimate is the only Prema Bhakti by which you can attain the devotional service or Krishna. See, sadhana bhakti first we do, and then it will lead to Prema Bhakti. And here the translation explains that how the Prema Bhakti is established. Bhaktim eva sadhyet means nothing is more auspicious for living entities than doing Prema Bhakti and surrendering to Krishna. So here, Jiva Goswami explains about the how the sadhana bhakti slowly is transferred or changed into Prema Bhakti. So, Jivara Swarupa hoy Nityera Krishna Dasa. Jivara Swarupa hoy Krishnera Nitya Dasa means the living entity is the eternal part and parcel of Krishna, and that Yayatma Saprasidati means that by that the soul is fully satisfied. So actually the Jiva is the eternal servant of the Lord, and it means that his duty is to serve God, love God, and surrender to God. It doesn't mean we have to go and surrender anybody else. This translation particularly says that we should only serve God and nobody else. Who is God? It is Krishna. This is an amazing shloka which explains, in which the Jiva Goswami and Srila Prabhupada quotes that under any circumstances, under any conditions of life, the Jiva is not supposed to serve anybody else other than the Supreme Lord. This is really something which we have to hear. So if we want to be happy, if we want to be free from the material conditions, and if we even want to help others or benefit everybody, then including benefiting ourselves, then we have to engage only in the pure devotional service. This is what is explained here in the translation. Machi, can you go to the purport, Mataji? Yes, Machi. Thank you, Mataji. So the purport, the Jiva soul has no better well-being than having loving devotion. This is very straightforward. What it says, it talks that the Jiva or the soul has no other well-being, no other benefit, no other better than this. The only thing which is better for them is loving devotion. Why? Because the constitution position of the Jiva We are the part and parcels of the Lord. Mamai Vamso Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, which means that we are meant to love him and we are meant to serve him. That is the constitutional position of the Jiva. Unless we do this, there is no peace for the Jiva. There is no love, there is no peace, there is no shelter, and there wouldn't be any end for the suffering. We will be completely in the mode of Maya. Even if we are something or doing something, managing or enjoying in this material world to the full extent, still this is not our constitution position. This still it is wrong. Still it will not last long, because this is material world and this is temporary. So the ultimate benefit for the Jiva, the ultimate goal, what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is prema bhakti. And then here it further explains the lotus feet of Krishna are attainable only by loving devotion. So the best benefits, the best position, the perfection of Jiva is when he is situated in the devotional service. And coming to the purport, he who cultivates the preliminary devotional activities, anxiously keeping in view that realized state of devotion, can alone attain to that object of all endeavor, and no one else can have the same. Right. So now the glories of bhakti are further elaborated. It says that we can achieve Krishna bhakti, but bhaktya mam abhijanati. How? There is no other way. It is not by karma, it is not by gnana, or not by anything else. It is done only by the devotional service. And regarding this, in the next shloka, it is explained more elaborate. Next week, whoever Mataji takes, they will explain you more detail about it. And this means the sadhana bhakti, how it has to be practiced. It has to be practiced anxiously to attain prema bhakti. Here, the laulyam is explained. What is the laulyam? One should be really intensively desiring prema bhakti. Laulyam is used. What is the meaning of laulyam? Is greed. Only greed should be for the bhakti. That is the only greed in devotional service and nothing else. So, and then one should do only the prema bhakti, only the devotional service, and that person alone should completely surrender and should be super eager, should be very much desiring that only he can attain, then only he can attain that object of all endeavoring prema bhakti. The perfection of all endeavors, the final goal of all endeavors is to achieve the lotus feet of Krishna. That is the prema bhakti. No one else can have the same. Any other means, any other process will not help to reach Krishna. That it itself explains that this process, this attaining, this goal is very rare. It is not easy. It is not easy, but at the same time, it is not impossible. We can follow the footsteps of acharyas. We can follow the footsteps of great devotees, and then we can achieve this. So why it is very rare? Why it is said it is very rare? Because it is very much profound. It is the perfect. It is the highest thing. It is the highest of all. In this shloka, the Lord concludes that the final and the ultimate way to reach him is prema bhakti. First, what he has explained, he explained to Brahma about the gnana, bhakti, and then he came to the prema bhakti. And thus he explains that first, when gnana and bhakti is followed, when gnana and bhakti is followed, based on the shastras, and then we start coming into satsang, and then we will be doing sadachar, and then abhyasa to the practices of shravana and kirtana, and then we'll start chanting, and then taking of Diksha, and then serving Guru. Nirantaram. This is service should be, all the services should be Nirantaram. This has to be done unconditionally, and it has to be continuous services. I mean, this should be the regular sevas. Then these practices of sadhana bhakti that are conducive to realization, that will lift us to the prema bhakti. When we do all these things, what we have to do? We have to read shastras, we have to perform sadachar, and we have to put into practices. We have to do the shravana, kirtana, we have to do the chanting, we have to take diksha, we have to be under guru, we have to do service under guru. Then we will be lifted to prema bhakti. After doing the sadhana bhakti, we will be reaching to the prema bhakti. This prema bhakti is nothing more beneficial than to achieve itself. This is basically why it is said, because only even the sadhus, even the very, very intense, very, very serious devotees also, it is very difficult to achieve this prema bhakti. So this is explained in the purport. The purport is very simple. And Jiva Goswami and Srila Prabhupada explains and quotes in purport that the main objective of the life, the only objective of the life is, its ultimate is that nothing more is auspicious than prema bhakti. Right? Only the prema bhakti is more auspicious than anything else. Mataji, can you open the Srimad Bhagavatam 4.24.55, Mataji? I've sent you the photos, Maji. In that it is there, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Rohini Mataji, can you please stop sharing, Mataji?
Yeah, I've done, Mataji.
Maybe the first photo.
One second, Mataji, I'm doing.
Yeah, Maji, no problem.
Is that okay, Mataji?
Yes, Maji.
424.54. Yes.
Yes, Maji. Thank you, Maji. Thank you, Mataji. So here in Bhagavatam 4.24.55, tam duraradyam aradya satam api durapaya ekanta bhaktya ko vanchet padamulam vinabahi. It's here. Now, prema bhakti is refined here. It explains that prema bhakti is refined to the purest. We have practiced the sadhana bhakti and then we have come to the prema bhakti. So the prema bhakti is the purest of the purest. Like we have lot of mixed gold and they mix something else and then they try to make it the purest and the purest. So we have different carats. We have 18 carat, we have 20k carat, something like that. So we have different we have a complete different kind of the purity of the gold. Like that, finally the purest is reached. Satatam api durapaya. So here it says, even for the sadhus, it is very difficult. It is very rare. What is very rare is the unalloyed devotional service. Extremely difficult to attain. So, and coming to the translation, here the translation explains, my dear Lord, pure devotional service is even difficult for liberated persons to discharge, but devotional service alone can satisfy you. So, satatam api durapaya. Even for sadhus, it is rare and it is difficult. Who will take other processes of self-realization if he is actually serious about the perfection of life? So here, this is an amazing shloka which tells that the rarity of the bhakti and the heights of pure bhakti, the highest position of bhakti, pure bhakti. How the pure bhakti is defined here? It is defined as a ekanta bhaktya. Ekanta bhaktya. This doesn't mean becoming one with the Lord, because bhaktya itself defines that To whom? To wholesome. We are doing the service as a bhaktya. There we are serving. There is no practice recommended in Shastra that we can do our puja for our own self. We can go and stand in front of the mirror and we can do our own puja. There is no practice mentioned like that. So we have to serve somebody. Whom we have to serve? We have to serve the Supreme. We worship the Supreme Self, the Paramatma, Ekantya, one-pointed, unalloyed, unflinching devotion. This is called the Ekanta Bhaktya. So this Ekanta Bhaktya is glorified throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam, and this is the ultimate goal. So if we keep hearing Bhagavatam, if we continuously read Bhagavatam, and then by which we will keep this in mind that this is our goal, then all the inconvenience will be tolerated. For example, if in temple somebody tells us, okay, Mataji, today you go to Delhi. If somebody tells me, Mataji, today you go to Delhi, there is some service, and nothing is told to me about the tickets, about the prasadam, when to go, what to go, and I am told tomorrow morning you have to be in Delhi for some service, you have to go. So first thing what I'll be thinking about the inconveniences. How will I go alone? There is no ticket arranged. How I'll go? To the train I'll go, or to the bus I'll go, to the car I'll go. How will I go? And what? There is no prasadam arranged. There is no time to pack. I don't know where to go. I don't know anybody to pick up. So all these questions will be arising. What are all these things? These are all inconvenience which we think. But if the same Mataji says to me, Mataji, I'm going to give you the 10 crores of rupees, you please go to Delhi and collect it. Then what I'll do? I'll be very happy running, and Mataji will be asking, Mataji, what about the tickets? What about the package and all? Then I'll tell, Mataji, I will manage everything, because the goal is big, because the goal is the highest. Then I'll be telling, Mataji, no problem. Everything can be managed, Mataji. I will take care like that and I will go. Why? Because I know that I'm going to get the biggest benefit. Then all the inconvenience which are all ruled out. So we accept all the inconvenience. Why? Because the goal is such an attractive thing. All other inconvenience are completely neglected because that is significant. Now this Ekanta Bhaktya is for the devotees. What is the goal of understanding? The chanting, doing puja, yajna, so doing book distribution. Why we are doing all these things? All these are the practices. All these inconvenience we take for what? To attain Krishna Bhakti. See, devotees will go to book distribution in sun, rain, and in snow. Why are they taking all these austerities? Just to please Krishna and Guru. For what? To attain the pure bhakti. And even recently we had a temple opening in ICC near South Bengaluru. So there were the cooks, Prabhujis were doing the service of cooking. And there were a lot of Matajis and Prabhujis are also helping. What were they doing? Continuously from morning to evening, they were completely in the kitchen service. They were not participating in any of the celebrations. Their motive was only to serve the devotees, to please Krishna, to do the unalloyed devotional service. That is also a service. This is also a wonderful service. Attending is also a service. Part of the celebration is also a service. Cooking is also a service. But one pointed attention without thinking that I will miss the Abhisheka, I will miss the celebration, I will miss the dress up. They were all completely dedicated to cook prasadam, to help devotees, to serve devotees. So this is Ekanta Bhakta. Their goal is only one thing, that to please Krishna and Guru. So this is what is explained here. And so the pure bhakti or Ekanta Bhakti is unalloyed. The pure devotion is glorified throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the uniqueness of Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, the real message is the pure bhakti. Whereas in Karma and Gnana, it explains that if you do this, you will be benefited with this. If you are doing this nicely, you will be getting this. So this is how the difference is explained. So Srila Prabhupada says, Srila Prabhupada and Jiva Goswami's commentaries they in a book of Srila Jiva Goswami called Bhakti Sandarbha, he wrote about the super excellent position of prema bhakti, how to achieve it, and what are the things which have to be followed. Maji, can you show me the next photo, Mataji, which I've sent you?
Yeah, which one? 5.1.6 or?
The continuation, Mataji. I've sent in the sequence only.
Okay, I'll just check in the chat.
Yes, Mataji.
Six, 5 and 6.
Okay, Maji. You can share the next two, Mataji. Next.
Yes, Mataji, you have sent me 5 and 6. I have taken it much.
Okay, Maji. Okay, Maji. 1 second, Mataji. Yeah. So, Ekanta Bhaktya. Huh. So here, Jiva Goswami has written a book called Bhakti Sandarbha. So it is advised. What is this, Mataji? This is something else. Okay.
5 and
Okay,
6. 5.1.6.
Okay, Maji. Okay. No problem. No problem. Just keep it, Mataji. So here explains about the Bhakti Sandarbha. So if anybody wants to know how to achieve this Prema Bhakti, please read the book called Bhakti Sandarbha. And in the same purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining that this book is the Pramanam, Amalam, Puranam. What is this book? The Bhakti Sandarbha. It's the best of all. It explains about the Prema Bhakti. Mataji, that Ekanta Bhaktya page, can you open, Mataji? Third one. 4.24.55 it is mentioned, no?
Yeah, but it is in 5.1.6 now, Mataji.
No, Mataji. Just open this Ekanta Bhaktya one, the one which is there, no? 1.1533. This, if you can, third pick. Ekanta Bhaktya.
Oh. 1 second.
Huh, Mataji. So Ekanta Bhakti means, for example, if a person is doing any alloy, in what he will do, he'll mix 1 or 2, 3 metals and he'll make an alloy, and thus the bronze is created, aluminum is created. Like that, they mix few metals and then they're going to make one proper metal. But this is not adulterated. This is not mixed. Ekanta Bhakti is unalloyed. It is unmixed. Nothing is mixed.
Mataji, can you see this one?
Yes, Maji.
Bhavati Adokshaji.
Okay. No, Mataji, not this one. Let me see if I can share on my
Sent me
own.
only 1:15:33. So you are going to share Mataji?
I am trying, Mataji. I am trying, but I don't know. Through phone, I am not able to share. Why?
Once.
Or else I'll send you again. That would be
Because
fine.
it is, because something it is in numbers, something the two puppets are mixed, Mataji. That means one after other.
Okay.
So I'm just little confused. Which one is first?
Okay, Maji. There is something called Ekanta Bhakti in the second para, if you see. You're able to see, Mataji?
I'm just checking in the chat, Mataji.
Okay. It should be the second or third photo in the sequence. All right. So,
Ekanta Bhakti. Okay. Yes.
I don't know why I'm not able to share, but I'm able to share in the chat.
Mataji, it's that only, Mataji. You have highlighted that Kunti after overhearing
Ah.
Arjuna tell me. Same thing, it's in the screen, Mataji. That's what I've taken. 1:15:33. See,
Okay.
Mataji. Translation is there. You have highlighted Kunti after overhearing Arjuna's. The third slide you have sent me in third slide.
But here in the screen, something else is seen, Mataji.
1 second, Mataji.
Bhagavatam only is seen. That is why. You have
Okay.
to stop the sharing of Bhagavatam screen, then it will open.
Okay. Maybe 1 second, Mataji, because in my laptop it is showing, so I thought that it is everyone can see it.
It's okay. It's okay, Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji.
So there's this is unalloyed, unmixed, and it is not by any material motivation. This is exclusively for the pleasure of Krishna. What is this exclusively? Ekanta Bhakti is only for the pleasure of the Krishna we do. This is pure Bhakti. Therefore, Ekanta Bhakti is one pointed to Krishna only. Maji, again the Bhagavatam only opened.
Bhagavatam only, Mataji. You said 1:15:33. Ekanta Bhaktiya. Kunti after overhearing Arjuna. See, this was the third slide in chat, Mataji. Not this one?
No, Mataji. No. Oh, it's okay, Mataji. It's okay. I'll manage, Mataji.
Okay.
I was telling about this one, Maji. Ekanta Bhakti means unalloyed devotion. This is the secret of devotion service. It's okay. In that purport only it is mentioned. It's okay, Maji. So let me read this. Ekanta Bhakti means unalloyed devotion. This is the secret of devotion life. Thinking that everything belongs to Krishna. Why shall I use it for my personal sense gratification? This is called Ekanta Bhaktya. Ekanta, Eka, Ekam, Eva, Divityam, Eka. Krishna is one. There cannot be any competition of Krishna. So, Ekanta, that one end Bhakti serving that supreme Ekanta Bhakti. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1533, December 11. This was the purport from Srimad Bhagavatam. Just 1 second. So this is the explanation about the Ekanta Bhakti. That we should not do any demigod worship. There are no separate desires we need to have. There is no separate process. There is no other process of devotion to achieve anything. For example, some of them will do Ganapati Puja, some of them will do Baba Puja. If they say, I am doing Ganapati Puja for money, for my body and for my house maintenance and for my goodness and everything, but still I am a Krishna Bhakta. That Bhakti won't do. That is not called as Ekanta Bhakti. When mind is only on Krishna, not for anything else. This is based upon the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy that even for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, not even other forms of Krishna are recommended. Four-handed form is not recommended. For example, even the four-handed form is glorious. That is also pure bhakti. But for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we focus on two-handed form. That is Shama Sundara. Maji, you need any help, Mataji? Hare Krishna.
You said 1.5.6, so I have taken that, Mataji.
Oh, no, Maji. Don't trouble yourself.
Okay. So now you manage or you need anything, shlokas, Mataji? I have taken it as much as possible.
I understood, Maji. Actually, what I will do is I'll send you that one slide. Then I think this will not create any kind of confusion.
Okay,
Mataji. Mataji. Just give me a minute, Maji. I'm sharing what I wanted. Sent, Mataji. So this you can skip, Mataji, so that they can read. So even for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, two-handed form of Shama Sundara is recommended. That's what we find in Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srila Prabhupada also told in Bhagavad Gita purports that meditating on any form of the Lord
one will go to Vaikunta. But in another purport, he says, a pure devotees, they don't focus their mind on any other forms. Only on two-handed forms, Shamasundara form, they focus. This is in the perspective of Gaudiya Vaishnava I'm talking. Not that the Vishnu worship is not pure devotional service. It is a pure devotional service, but rare. But we are specifically speaking by the Gaudiya Vaishnava understanding. Okay. And then let's go to 16.35. So 16.35. Okay. Maji, don't share, Maji, don't share.
Okay.
I mean, it is in between and all. So I'll just give the
Mataji,
examples and all.
It's there, Mataji. 516, it is there in this thing. Ekanta Bhakti.
Ekanta, I mean, in lot of areas, Ekanta Bhakti is mentioned. This is also there. This is also
Okay.
I'll explain in the last, Mataji.
Okay, it's there 5.1.6. It's there Ekanta without the deviation.
Yes, Mataji. Ekanta, lot of examples are there, Maji. I mean,
Okay.
regarding Sukadeva Goswami is there, Kunti is there, Bhishma is there. Like this, lot of examples are there. So this is one
Okay.
of the example what I shared.
Okay.
So the
There's
secret. Yes,
yeah,
Mataji.
Katha story, no, it's there. What you have shared, it's on the screen, Mataji. That's I want to confirm it.
Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Okay.
Mataji. So the secret of devotional service. What is the secret of devotional service? That we should be one-pointed. For example, there are bhaktas. Since for example, lot of devotees are there. What they'll do Krishna bhakti. They will do chanting. They'll come to temple. They'll offer prasadam. They will eat only prasadam. They will do everything. But they'll still have Sai Baba photo. They'll still have Ganapati photo. They'll still have all the demigods photo. Then this is not called as Ekanta Bhakti. This is called as Mishra Bhakti, mixed Bhakti. So everything that whatever devotee has, his mind, his body, his material energy, his spiritual energy, his intelligence, everything he has to use in a Krishna service. Then this is considered as the Ekanta Bhakti. Maji, now can you open 1.15.33 in the chat?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Or the photo is also fine. Bhishma prayers, it is 1.15.33. The one which I sent you recently, Mataji.
Can you see it, Mataji? No. Okay.
This is again Priyavata only, Mataji.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Okay. So this is Bhishma prayers. Pratapi anushrutam dhananjayoditam nasam yadunam bhagavat gatim chatam ekanta bhaktya bhagavat tadokshaje. Here it is mentioned ekanta bhaktya bhagavat tadokshaje nivesitam parorama samashritaha. Can you go to the translation, Mataji? Okay. Oh, sorry. This is Kunti prayers. Okay. Sorry, Maji. This is Kunti prayers. I mentioned the wrong number here. It's okay. So in Bhishma prayers, Bhishma explains that Bhishma declares that Ekanta Bhakti. He says that I am Ekanta Bhakta. He himself declares him that I am the Ekanta Bhakta. I have surrendered myself to the Lord. That is why the Lord has come at the time when he was leaving the body. So Lord was very pleased, and that is the perfection of life. What more we want when the Lord himself is coming? So that time, Maji, can you share the photo, Maji, which I have sent now in recent chat I have sent, Mataji.
One second.
Mataji.
115. 1:15:33, Mataji. That's what you have sent recently.
I have sent you one shloka, Mataji.
1922.
Yes, Mataji, that one only. Yes, Mataji. I think everything got jumbled here and there, Mataji. That's why
Yes,
this
Mataji.
is happening.
You got Mataji 1922. I'm just sharing.
Yes, Mataji. So Bhishma Dev declares that he is the Ekanta Bhakta. And then, so at the end of the day, at the end of the life, what is more important is we have to remember the Lord. That is the perfection of the life. So Bhishma Deva, with his example, he has shown how Ekanta Bhakti can be performed in life. Coming to the Srimad Bhagavatam 1.9.22 here, Tatapi Ekanta Bhakteshu Pasya Bhupanukampitam Yanme Syums Tyajata Saksat Krishno Darshanam Agataha. Here, yes, despite his being equally to everyone, he has graciously come before me while I am ending my life, for I am his unflinching servitor. So, here Bhishma Dev is telling that he is very kind to everybody. Krishna is very kind to, equally kind to everybody. But why Krishna has come to him? Because he has he has a unflinching devotion. He was a one-pointed devotion towards Krishna. Machi, right. And here, let's go to the purport. The Supreme Lord, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, the Supreme Lord, the absolute truth, Lord Krishna is equal to everyone, is still more inclined to his unflinching devotee who is completely surrendered and knows no one else as his protector and master. Having unflinching faith in Supreme Lord as one's protector, Krishna and master is the natural condition of eternal life. A living entity is made so by the will of Almighty, and this is most happy when placing himself in condition of absolute truth. Right. So no one else, no other shelter. Here, no astrologer, no stones, no vastu, no reiki. Only thing what we have to focus is only chanting the holy name. That is Ekanta Bhakti. And then here the Sharanagati aspects are explained by Srila Prabhupada. Like how we have to be sheltered, how we have to be focused. See, if you see here, surrendered is completely surrendered. That no one else as his protector and master. So this is Ekanta Bhakti. Let's go to Kunti prayers. Maji 1.15.33. Kunti prayers 1.15.33. Right, Maji. So now here it explains this we have read. So, Maji's translation. Let's go to the translation. Kunti, after overhearing Arjuna telling at the end of the Yadu dynasty and the disappearance of Lord Krishna, engaged in the devotional service of transcendental personality of Godhead with full attention, and thus gained release from the course of material existence. So then Kunti Maharani, now she has decided that there are no more family rituals, no more Kshatriya duties. See, there, for example, in our life also, there will be a lot of functions, lot of festivals. You know, we are invited to demigods functions, festivals. For example, in our apartment, we had a Ganesh Puja. So like that, there will be a lot of things there. But still, Kunti Maharani kept everything aside. Now the only, all the duties, all the relatives, everything she has left. She has left everything for Krishna. And now she has come out of those material engagement, and thus she was successful. We know that Kunti Maharani is an exalted devotee. Yes, but still she has shown her life with this example. And in the purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So here it is explained that if you read the purport, it explained that they have, when they were leaving the body, I mean, when they were going to, when they're going back, they were having the same body. They did not change body. They had that body itself was a spiritual body for them to enter into the kingdom of God. So here, this whatever body they were using, whatever body they were living, that became the spiritual body. Here Prabhupada is explaining how the matter is converted into the spiritual body. So because they were doing complete unalloyed devotional service, one pointed attention, ekanta bhakti. That is the reason they were able to achieve this. And Mataji,
Yes,
one
Mataji.
more example also regarding the Draupadi and Subhadra. In the chat. One second, Mataji. There is in a chat, it is 1.1550. Draupadi also saw her husbands, without caring for her, were leaving home. They knew well about the Lord Vasudeva Krishna, the personality of Godhead. Both she and Subhadra became absorbed in thoughts of Krishna and attained the same results as their husbands. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1550. So in this, so after hearing about the Kunti Maharani, now Draupadi and Subhadra, see, they have also followed their husbands, and they were also with the absolute concentration, complete focus. They have also attained the devotional service. They have also attained the Krishna. Maji,
Which number, Mataji?
1 second, Maji, I'll tell you, Mataji. It is Draupadi and Subhadra 1.1550.
50.
So here
1.15.50, Mataji.
yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. 1.15.50. So here they were not engaged in any family relationships. They were not bothered about anything. They were actually, Srila Prabhupada says, see, nobody will help us at the end of the life. At the end of during the death, nobody will help. The doctors, our property, our mother, father. Even Prabhupada says, even Guru cannot help. Guru will guide you for the whole life. But at the end of the day, it is we who has to fight. So here Prabhupada says, when in translation, we have already read the translation. Let's go to the purport. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When flying an aeroplane, one cannot take care of other planes, right? So everyone has to take his own plane. If there is any danger, no other plane can help another in that condition. Similarly, at the end of the life, when one has to go back home, Godhead, everyone has to take care of himself without help rendered by another, right? Nobody will be helping us. We have to fly our own flight. And let's go deep into the purport. This help is, however, offered on the ground before lying in space. Similarly, the spiritual master, here spiritual master means Guru. Even spiritual master also cannot help, it seems. The father, the mother, the relatives, the husbands, and others can all render help during the lifetime. So when we are living, when we are alive, they will help. But while crossing the sea, one has to take care of himself and utilize the instruction formally received. Right? One has to do his own battle. Draupadi had 5 husbands, and no one asked Draupadi to come. Draupadi had to take care of herself without waiting for her great husbands. And because she was already trained, right? She was a wonderful devotee. So she at once took to concentration upon the lotus feet of Lord Vasudeva, Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The wives also got the same results as her husband in the same manner. That is to say, without changing their bodies, they change the destination of Godhead. They reach the destination of Godhead. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura suggests that Draupadi and Subhadra, although her name is not mentioned herein, got the same result. None of them had to quit the body. So they all have entered the spiritual world with the same body. Right? This is the example of Draupadi, Subhadra, and Kunti Devi. So when Prabhupada says that when we are flying, we cannot have any other planes. And Ante Narayana Smriti means that when we are leaving the body, what we have to do? We have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is the ultimate destination. This is what will help us, and this is the only thing which will protect us. Maji, can you share the 1.8.15 Sutta Goswami? Just 10 more minutes.
1.8.
1.18.15.
15. Okay.
Huh. So there is also example of Sutta Goswami, and we also have example of Priyavrata. Lot of devotees example are mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Mataji, 1.8.15. Sorry to interrupt,
Yes,
Mataji.
Yes,
Okay.
1815.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. So here, Yadyapi Astram Brahma Siras Tamogam Chaprakti Kriyam Vaishnavam Teja Asadya Samasyad Bhrugu Dvaha. So here, O Shaunaka, glory of Bhrugu's families, all the supreme Brahmastra weapon released by Ashwathama was irresistible and without check or contracting. It was neutralized and foiled when confronted by the strength of Krishna. So this explains about the Brahmastra which was released by Ashwathama. So here, even when Parikshit Maharaj was in the womb of Uttara, that time he was just praying to the Lord. He was completely innocent, but mother was one pointed attention. She was praying for the child protection. So Krishna had to immediately come and help her. So Krishna neutralized her Brahmastra attack on the Parikshit Maharaj. Also, we have an example of Sutta Goswami. 1 minute. Sutta Goswami is a wonderful devotee, as you all know. So, just 1 minute, Mataji's. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is explained that about Sutta Goswami, Tanno Bhavan Vai Bhagavat Pradano Mahatmai Kanta Parayanasya Harerudaram Charitam Vishuddham Shishritam no Vitanot Vidwan. O Sutta Goswami, you are learned, a pure devotee of Krishna, because the personality of Godhead is your chief objective of service. This is chief objective. What it explained? It explains about Ekanta Bhakti. Therefore, please describe as the past tense of the Lord, which are above the material conception, for we are anxious to receive such messages. So here, Sutta Goswami is also example of Ekanta Bhakti. Is also Ekanta Bhakti. Ekanta Bhaktya. And also there is an example of Priyavata and Maharaj Yudhishthira. So all these are examples which explains about the one-pointed attention. So as Maharaj Yudhishthira decided to go back to Godhead, also Kunti decided, and thus they are fully engaged in the transcendental devotional service of the this passport for going back to Godhead after quitting this present material body. So the beginning of devotional service to the Lord is the beginning of spiritualizing the present body, and thus unalloyed devotee of the Lord loses all material contact. So what it explained here is, once we start doing all the spiritual activities, our body will start becoming spiritual, and thus we will be And thus we will be reaching the stage of unalloyed devotion. Let's go to the last example. The last example is about the Priyavrata king. So Prince Priyavrata, this is in Srimad Bhagavatam 5.1.6. Prince Priyavrata, however, was continuously practicing Bhakti Yoga. But constantly what he was doing, he was remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead, thus engaging all his senses in the service of the Lord. We also have the example of Ambarish Maharaj. We also have the example of King Parikshit Maharaj. So, like this, all of them are with their life telling us to practice unalloyed devotion service and attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So, by practicing all these things with one pointed attention, with one focus, with Prema Bhakti, by practicing sadhana bhakti, we will be reaching the prema bhakti. So what is our main duty is, our main duty is to do our sadhana bhakti properly, so that one day we will be promoted to the pure bhakti, to the unalloyed bhakti, to ekanta bhakti. So this is what is explained about in today's translation and purport in text 60. Thank you, Matajis. Matajis, anybody has any questions? Please ask me in any of the purports, in any of the, I will share all this, whatever the Bhagavatam quotes, I will share in the group. You can refer whenever you have time, you can read and you can come back to me if you have any doubts in this.
Hare Krishna Mataji, which is the
Hare
next
Krishna.
topic after Brahma Samhita?
I don't know, Mataji, that you have to ask that.
And
means
what is
only.
this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? That's a
Book,
book.
Mataji,
And
this is the book.
what does it
This
deal
is
with? Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. What
it
does
deals
deal?
with how to reach this pure devotional service.
Okay, there's a separate book
Mataji.
for that, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. This book is written by Srila Jiva Goswami. So
Okay.
Prabhupada recommends that if anybody want to go into more detail, you can read this book.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. If there are no doubts, we can wind up the session. Thank you, Matajis. Thank you for patiently listening to me. Please bless me. Please keep me in your prayers so that I myself can first follow whatever I have told. These are just the instructions which are given from the Shastras by our Acharyas. So like a parrot, I am just repeating the words which are mentioned here. Thank you so much, Matajis. Hare Krishna. Dandat Pranam.
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maji. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Requesting each and every devotee to please to kindly bless me, to kindly keep me in your prayers. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Wonderful class. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Maji. Thank you, Maji.
Mataji, with your permission, can I end the session,
Yes.
Mataji?
Yes, Maji. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Maji. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much.